Hello everyone, I'm live again. As you see in the topic and this big picture here, today's live stream or video is all about Japan area code. So in this video I will talk about how I learned this map, and then I will talk about some memory technique that I use, such as the major system. But before we get into the video, I want to make sure the viewers are in here now, not in here. I mean, just wait for the viewer to come. So let me just showcase my knowledge a little bit. I've prepared some Geoguessr game to Japan area code. And area code. So basically I did my homework. I learned all of them, but I may forgot some because I just spent some spare time in this few days to learn all of them. Area codes of Japan. So we have a map here. Let's open in the area code. Let's see if we can find other map. Japan area code practice. Japan area code, and I don't know which map is best. And area code in Japan. Okay, so I got 3 maps here. Okay, this one have 500 location, 106, and then 50. This one not many people playing. Maybe I play this one. So Japan area code. I don't know what is the reason you want to learn it, but I mean, no one asked. But if you're a Geoguessr player, it could be quite helpful. Let's set no time limit, and then single player. I don't think we need moving, because the map should be just area code in front of us, like this. Oh no. Okay, I will turn the music down. Wait a second. Sorry about that. And here we go. We have a area code, so 059. Let me think of it, because my thinking process is still take some time because it hasn't turned into my long-term memory yet. So 59. I will explain this later, what I'm talking about. You may see I'm talking about some weird things. So 59 and 5 is L and 9 is B. So lab is okay. Is Mie in Mie province. So Mie is here. So it should be this area within this border. It could also be the north. Let me turn around to see if I can find any other info. Can I see anything here? This said Chubu, so we know we're in Chubu. We also have the Chubu plate, but today is more about the area code. So I cannot find any other info. I will just get here and we are there. That's nice. Let's go to the next one. Let me get into a full screen. And 059 again. Is it 59 now? Last time I need to think about it's LB. Yeah, it's interesting. We got the same area code again, so no worries. I think this could be, yeah, this time it's more north, but we are in the right area. And hope it's not always 59. Where is the area code? Sometimes this happens for this kind of map because they change the coverage, the Google changed the coverage. I cannot find an area code. Or is it here? No, I cannot find an area code. Where's the plate? I forgot my plate. Okay, we don't have area code, so I will just guess randomly. Okay, we will go to the next round. Hope we have an area code. Yes, here. So 19 is, let me think, D and then B. That is Iwate. So Iwate is here. So this area. Can I see other things that can help me for region guessing? I don't think so, so I will just get the middle of Iwate, and it's in Iwate. That's nice. And we go to the last round. We have 044. So 044 is 4 is R, and then R is rear, so it's Kanagawa. Forgive my pronunciation. Kanagawa, and the north of Kanagawa, so maybe it's in this city. It's this area. 44 is a very small area code, so we should be just around here, north of Yokohama and south of Tokyo. And any other things I can find from the location? Okay, I cannot find anything, so just click here and we are in the city, or maybe a little outside of that, but yeah, that's a very nice score. Let's do one more. Is that the one? This place should, this kind of map, sometimes they do it NPZ friendly, so I think I don't turn around to accidentally I have some other info. So I think this is the area code 92. So 9 is B, and then N, Bun is Fukuoka, so it's in like here. It could also be Tsushima. 92, they all have 92 area code. And then let me look around, cannot read that. And then yeah, should be Fukuoka, and it is Tsushima, so that happens. So the area code is in both places, and I actually can feel it is a little bit different from mainland Japan, but I think this is just too urban, so I didn't send Tsushima, but it is inside the city, so it makes sense. The other parts of Tsushima should be quite rural. And then we have 42. 42 is Tokyo, but not in Tokyo City. So Tokyo City is here, it's outside of it, so it's more the west part of Tokyo. So here, you can see the border here, this is also Tokyo. And can I read other things? We have the town name. Do I want to find that? Maybe not, because I just have a quick scan here. If I cannot find it, it's fine, because the main thing here is about the area code. So 42 is just Tokyo. The Tokyo city is 03, but 42 is like outside the city. So it should be in this town, but I just cannot find it, so I will just click here. Yep, it's here, the city. I cannot find it, it's quite a small city. And then next one, 097. 97 is, I actually remember it, but I try to use my memory technique here. So 9 is B and 7 is K, B, K, Oita. So yeah, Oita. So in this prefecture, 92. I mean 97 Oita. I will explain this after this game, what I'm talking about here. And I don't think we can find anything to narrow it down this time again, so I will just click somewhere in Oita, and it is in Oita. So it's a very powerful tool learning the area code in Japan. And we have 5-4. 5-4 is learn. Okay, so Shizuoka is here. So now you can see the area code is the first 2 digits, but sometimes they don't contain the area code, so make sure to check the length of the phone number. Okay, nothing special looking around, so I will just send Shizuoka. It should be like here. Could not be like the west of Hamamatsu, because Hamamatsu have another area code. So yeah, close enough. And then the last round, 2-8 is Tochigi, so 2 is N, and then 8 is F, is knife is Tochigi. And the thing is, if I'm playing duels with other people, they may think that I'm cheating because I look at the area code for so long, but actually I need to think about it. Luckily, so far I remember it quite fast, but sometimes I just cannot remember it and take quite a lot of time. Yep, it said here Tochigi Prefecture. We have the city or village here. Okay, I find it. So it's in Nogi, I think. And maybe I'll align the, so it's not here. Let's see if I can 5K this. The angle is not matching, but Nogi is also in here, so maybe we are down here, but the root angle is still kind of not matching. Okay, I give up. It should be just nearby. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a city. So definitely you can see it's very powerful. Unfortunately, both time I get something a little bit far away, the Tsushima Island there. But yeah, that is, you can see how powerful the Japanese area code is. And let me open the, yeah. So let me talk about my little process about learning the Japan area code. And then my music is just off. Okay, so the first thing, very important to learn the Japan area code. If you don't know about anything, one thing it's very useful is that it is in order generally. So this is Hokkaido in the north, because it's actually in the north, not here. The map of Japan is like this, and this is Hokkaido. But they just don't want to make the image too small, so they move the top part to here. So this is Hokkaido. You can see it starts from 01, 01 something, 01, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. And then you can see in the south it's 099. So generally, from north to south is the more the number go from small number to a bigger number. And this is the general rule. And Tokyo is 03 and Osaka is 06. So after knowing this, you already can region guess Japan with the area code. If you see 01, you know it is quite north of the country. If you see 09, 08, it's quite south of the country. But you can see there are some exceptions. You can see here 026, next to it is 057, and on top of that is 076. So it could cause some problems here. And the way I'm learning this is by major system. So I'm not going through all of this, but basically each numbers will associate with some sounds. So 0 related to S or Z or C, and then 1 is T or D, 2 is N, 3 is M, and then 9 is P and B. So undecided, I will talk about it later. This one I will just ignore it, it's not that useful. So why 2 is N, 3 is M? Here is the explanation. It's actually not explanation, but just help you to remember how to remember 3 is M and 2 is N, something like that. So let me give just an example. I'm not talking 1 to 9, but for example, you can see the letter N. There are 2 strokes, vertical stroke, so it's 2, and then 3. The M have 3 vertical strokes, so 3. That's how to remember it. This is quite useful memory technique. It can use in a lot of other area. And yeah, if you are interested, you can just search mnemonic major system and look at here. You will know how they do it. And then, for example, let me give you an example. The application, how to use this. So for example, we got an area code 7, 2. So 7 and 2 is K and N, or G and N. So we want to add vowel between them to make it a word. So for example, I can K-E-N, add E in between K and N. So we have can. Maybe you can think of someone called Ken, or you can GN, I may think of gun, G-U-N, gun. So let's say 7-2 is gun. We have the word gun here. And A-I-O-U, the vowel, or you can add these. So these are called unassigned. So you will not be mixed up with other things. You just want to add the vowel. So what are we talking about? Let's use the gun, because I don't know if you know someone called Ken. So gun. So 072, we can look at the this one. 072 is here. You can see this is outside of Osaka. So let me show you the map, and just believe me, 72 is this area. So outside of Osaka City, it's still in Osaka Prefecture. Osaka City, as I said, is 06, and 072 is here. So how can we use this? Let's think something famous in Osaka. So Osaka, I think of Octopus Ball. If you don't know what is that, here's the image. So Osaka is quite famous about this octopus ball. So I will think of a gun shooting out some octopus ball. So the next time when you see the area code 072, let's say you are playing Geoguessr, and then you have the gun, and then you think of what is, because 72, you think of G and gun, and then you think of gun, and then you can relate it to the octopus ball, and then you can relate it back to Osaka. So this is how it works. It seems like a very long process, it is, but when you practice more, the thinking process will be much faster. So this is how it works. Hope it can help. There are other area code I'm going to explain, but let's do it in game, in Geoguessr. So let's go back to the game, and I will try to explain the area code. So let's continue to play this map. and hope we don't get a lot of repeat. So here we got 9 4, so 9. Okay, I have a very cool thing here. I've prepared that, so you don't need to remember. Okay, let's move away a little bit. So you don't need to remember before watching this. I have the list here, so you can look at that, and you can see 0 9 4. So 9 we have P or B, and then 4 we have R. So for me is, let me think, it's beer. Beer I related to Fukuoka, but more like outside Fukuoka, because Fukuoka city, as we have already explored in the early games, it is like here 9-2 and also Tsushima, and 9-3 is here, so 9-4 is here. Fukuoka is not very good for me to explain because I use a kanji. I use my Chinese knowledge to relate that, so it's not a good example, but you can relate something Fukuoka and 9-4. Beer, you may not think of beer, you may think of other words. Yep, let me change the, you can see is 9-4 is around this area, this 9-4, so it's the right area. And then let's go back to the game. Okay, round 2, the area code is there, so 5-5 is, actually we can see the Mount Fuji, but 5-5 is, 5 is L. I cannot see the, yeah, I need to think about 5-5 is L, so Lily, so I think of Lily growing on the Mount Fuji. I'm not expecting to see the Mount Fuji here, but Mount Fuji is between Yamanashi and Shizuoka, so it's around this area. So the whole Yamanashi use area code 5-5, and for Shizuoka it's quite a big prefecture here, but only this peninsula use the area code 5-5. This I think is 5-4, and here, yeah, here is 5-4. So it's either Yamanashi and or this peninsula of Shizuoka. And because the Fuji mountain is the southwest of us, and a very good thing Geoguessr, they add classic and modern compass. That's a very good thing. Okay, so we should be around here, I think. We have a dental clinic here. Am I going to, the road angle here looks quite well. It could also be this road here. Do I want to 5K it? I can just hope the dental clinic pop up, but it seems like I cannot find it. So it should be around here, could be more north because the Mount Fuji, I mean, it's quite close to us, but I have no sense of the distance. So okay, it's on this road, so we are on the right road. That's very good. Yep, and here's the name, and the dental clinic is here. Okay, that's a very good one. And we have 8-5. So 8-5, according to the list, 8 is, I'm not going to look at that, although you can see it on the screen. 8 is F sound, and then 5 is FL, so I think of fly. Fly is Shimane or Totori. So Shimane or Totori. They share the same area code. So let me look around to see if I can know which prefecture it is in. Actually, I think this could help. I think this sticker may be specific to a prefecture, but I didn't learn this kind of sticker. So maybe I just kick the middle between Totori and Shimane. It's the west part of Shimane, so we lost quite a lot of points there. It's quite a long one here. It's in Masuda, the city of Masuda. Okay, we are in the right area, but in terms of area code, but we are still quite far away. So 5-4 is Lur. So is okay, I forgot to talk about what I'm thinking. So 5-4 is L and R. So I think of Lure, Lur. And then Shizuoka is quite famous for their green tea. And when I think of Lur, I think of I'm not sure am I pronounced it right. So this Lur, and then when I think of this, I think of it is of course this story I created before. I actually made a list here, but I don't want to share this because some of them I used my Chinese knowledge to, or kanji, to make a story. So I'm thinking this is inside a cup of green tea. So when I think of the Lur, I know it is inside green tea, and green tea makes me think of Shizuoka. So I know it's 5-4 is in Shizuoka. Yeah, it should be this part, and then yeah, it's more. I think this is the most east part. You can get 5-4 because, as I said here, it's already 5-5. The 5-5 is shared with Yamanashi. So let's see next one. We got 7-9. 7-9 there as well. So 7-9, I'm having K, and B. So keep cap. KP cap. I think of a cap. Yeah, a cap. A cap is in Hyoko. Hyoko. Where is Hyoko? Here. So it's not in Kobe. Kobe has another area code. So we're in here. Hyoko, maybe not sure where, just somewhere in this prefecture, and it's in the islands. So okay, I can talk about another thing now. Okay, we actually got the island. I can see that words. I can see that. Where is that? Here. This is the island, the name of that island, and it's quite big. Actually, I could have found that if I spend maybe a little bit more time and be more cautious about that. But it's still in the right area, but sometimes I just forgot about the island. The very annoying thing about the Japanese area code, let me show you the map. Yeah, so there are 47 prefectures in Japan. For example, Hokkaido, and then we have Iwate, Akita, Aomori. There are 47, but there are more than 47 area codes in Japan. So for example, you can see Hokkaido. There are more than one area code. As you can see the border here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 area code. And this is not the most annoying thing. The most annoying thing is some area code could spill to other prefecture. So for example, this one is 42, but it's not only in Tokyo. You can see the dotted lines here. The dotted line here is the border of Tokyo, and on top of this dotted line is actually belong to Saitama. So the south of Saitama also use the area code 42. And here is Yamanashi. Yamanashi, the east, just this part of Yamanashi, use area code 42. And Kanagawa, the north part of it, you can see the dotted line here, is also using the 42 area code. So 42 is not exclusive in Tokyo. So I click here, you can see 42 is cross prefecture. So there are a lot of case like this. So this is the annoying part. You cannot remember related to the prefecture. So another reason I don't want to share this list for you is this is not accurate. For example, like 42, I said like Tokyo West, but you can definitely see it's not only in Tokyo, it's also in Saitama, Yamanashi, and Kanagawa. But I don't want to confuse myself, so I just decided to put West Tokyo. So this is another thing to talk about when learning the area code. It's kind of annoying, and sometimes it's not only the only example. You can see here another dotted line here. So somehow like Yamanashi, this part of it use the area code of here Shizuoka, which I just show is 54. Is it 54? Yeah, 54. You can see I can sometimes I don't need to go back to think of like all the thinking process I need to do. I already remember like 54 is Shizuoka. Okay, let's go back to the game, and we are going to continue, just play more game just to learn, because I'm still learning. By the way, this is Hokkaido, should be, even I cannot see the area code. This is a very famous thing in Hokkaido, the Hokkaido arrow. You can sometimes find it in, maybe I've seen that in Aomori, but I think 90% of the time if you see this arrow you can just send Hokkaido, because this arrow is trying to indicate the snow, the edge of the road, because Hokkaido is full of snow a lot of time. It's north of the country, it's cold there, and sometimes you don't know the edge, it is covered by the snow, so they need this arrow to indicate the car. But okay, let's go back to here. I actually know this place, but 014, so 14 is D and DR, so I think of a door. Door is on this tail. I think this as a fish. I will show you a little bit later, but I actually heard this place name, so I should be able to find that, and I think it's not very small, but now I cannot find. Okay, I find it. It's here. So it is called Muroran. Okay, I should not try to pronounce that. Okay, we have some other info here. 453. Where's 453? 453 is here. So we have Date. Date is here. Date is to our west. And then we have here Tomako. Okay, that thing on the right. So we should be around this road, 453. And let me align the angle. So maybe we are in here. The angle match quite well, and the name of the location also match. So maybe we are getting a 5K here. Turning to that side. So are we turning to that side? It is. Can I see a river? I cannot see a river, but definitely could be a river here. So let's see if I can get a 5K here. Nice, 5K. Oh, it's 499. Okay, we will take that. We will take that. It's 5K. It's basically 5K. I just didn't. It's 37 meters away. I forgot this is like the map of Japan. The scaling is a little bit smaller. You need to get closer. But yeah, definitely we can create a 5K. Okay, so 2x is Tochigi. So this one I use a little bit of kanji more. You can use your own language. It's something good about the system. You don't need to always. You can use your language if you like to. It sounds similar. And 2x is knife, because N and F. Knife start with K, but we can ignore the K because knife, the K sound is not pronounced. So 2x for me is Tochigi. I mean, not for me, 2x is Tochigi, but knife, 2x for me is knife. That's what I'm supposed to say. Tochigi is here. At first you may feel like it takes so long after you learn it, but I just practiced a few times, play the map like a few times, and I'm now becoming faster. Sometimes I still forgot things, but okay, that's the town name. We got that. Not a good road to allow the angle. It's all bendy roads here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because it could be outside of it. It's quite a lot of area I need to search if I need to, so I'm just kicking in the middle of the city. So yeah, it's that area. This is more important. Even if you don't get the town, it's alright because I can read kanji. It's easier than me, but the thing of today's video or live is more about the area code that don't require that knowledge. So 22 is, I think of none in Miyagi. It said Sendai here, but it could be other places because it's a big city. I can imagine even like other parts of the prefecture can have the word Sendai because it's the biggest city, just like you can see Tokyo everywhere. Okay, let's do the next one. Where is the area code? Is it this one? 58. Let me think of it. Let me think about that. 5 is L and 8 is F. So leaf is Gifu. So leaf, I think of LF, I think of leaf. You can also think of lava because L and V, LAVA. We just add the vowel between them. So it's Gifu. Gifu for me, I think of a gift. So this time I'm not using something famous in Gifu. I use the sound. Gifu sounds like gift, so I think of Gifu. But Gifu, they have 2 area code. So I think of lift. Lift is, I think of, I will associate leaf and then gift. And when I combine together, because I know it is west of Gifu when I'm doing the study, I try to imagine it is west. So what I will use to remember something is west, I will use something is wet. Because wet and west sound similar, I will use some wet leaves covering the gift. So I know it's the west of Gifu, not this part. Yeah, it's more inland, but no, actually it's in Nagoya. So this is some kind of spilled coverage I said before. I didn't learn of them because I think that's enough, and we can use this map to find out that. Yeah. So you can see it's the west of Gifu, but you can see the dotted line here is also this part of Nagoya. It's the prefecture of Aichi, I think. It's Nagoya in Aichi, I think so. So yeah, you can see a little bit spilled coverage here. The area code is also covering this part. So this happened, but yeah, just not detailed enough. I can show you the telephone code, the things, how it actually works, because this is the 2 digits. It's not very accurate. If you want to be very accurate, there is a problem because there are too many of them. You can see if you want to learn all the area codes, that too many. I mean, what costs you to learn all of these? No way you want to learn all of this. So for example, as I said, like 042, it could be Yamanashi, it could be Kagawa, it could be Saitama, but most of them is Tokyo, so I would just remember it's the west of Tokyo. But this one I talk a lot of time because it's built to 3 areas, so now I know it also could be here, here, and here, outside of Tokyo a little bit. But you can get other places like that, so I don't really care. And let's go to the next round. Is because I try to not look at the words. So 5, 7, 5 is L and 7 is K. You can use this list here. If you not know them yet, 5, L and K is. Oh, I always forget this one. I need to maybe recreate my story. So what is 5, 7? Like, look, leg. I forgot about that. I may use that map to help a little bit. 5, 7, L and K. Maybe I need to look at my cheat sheet. 5, 7. It's LK, L and K. Could it be L and G? Lego? No, I didn't use Lego. So if you create a story not strong enough, this would happen. So you need to think of a story that is strong enough to help you to memorize. Should be some ridiculous story, so help you to remember better. I really cannot think of what is 5, 7 now. Especially I'm doing a live stream. I don't want to pause for so long, so I'm going to look at the cheat sheet. Five, 7. Oh, it's leak. I just see leak. So leak is biting by the gift. Oh, it's Gifu. It's the east of Gifu. So yeah, maybe I try to not use leak. I maybe change the word because that's not working. I tried a few times, I still forgot about that. So maybe I use other things like L-I-K-E, Lego, L-E-G-O. You see I adding the vowel between them. Can I find other things? Actually, it's a tourist place, seems like. But no, I'm just clicking. Oh, it's here. Hida or Haida, I don't know. Should be Hida. Do I want to find it? Okay. It's not a 5K section today, so I will just leave it here and send. It's more down here. Yeah, I can find this word, but it's quite small on the map. But we're in the right area. This was all matter. So okay, 2, 3. Let's hope we can we get a 24K. But it's not only about area code now. So 5, 3. 5 is L and 3 is M. So lime, I'm related it to a hammer. So Hamamatsu. So Hamamatsu is here. So lime, L-I-M-E. So the L and the M. So 5, 3. Hamamatsu. It's like this part of Shizuoka, the west part of it. But I try to remember the town name instead this time. Hamamatsu, I think of a hammer. 5-3. So I create a story between lime and a hammer. So you can also do that. So it's Hamamatsu. And we got 5-7. So 5 is L, 7 is K, so LK again is Gifu. I remember this time. We just got that. So Gifu. Okay, I can find the city name. It's a very big city. Takayama. 440. 440. Scanning time. 464. It could be a little bit outside because it happens last time. Because it's 4-3 here. 441. 440. It's always like that. You can find 441 and then you cannot find 440, and you may even find 442, 443, and then just cannot find 440. Maybe you already find it. Maybe my scanning skill need to improve a little bit. Maybe not a little bit, but okay, I will just send 440. Okay, it's here. It's a really short road here. It's a really short road here. I can forgive myself, it's a very short road. But it's not really in Takayama. It's more in Gyo. 5-2. 5. L and 2 is N. L N is. Okay, this one I maybe need to think for a while. 5 is L and L N. Lan. Lion. Okay, I remember lion. Lion, and it should be Nagoya. Yeah, it is Nagoya. So we got the Chubu plate. It's in the area of Chubu, but area code is more specific. So we actually, it is not helpful if we have the area code. But yeah, the Chubu plate is quite distinctive. You get the circular, the rounded edge. You got rounded edge, unlike the normal plate in Chubu, and a lot of time they are in yellow. Most of the plates they are in white, but the Chubu plates they are yellow. You can find yellow plates maybe I think in Hokkaido, but they will never be a round edge. Okay. Yeah, it's Nagoya. So I associate lion fighting with the 3. Are they called unifiers? I think they call unifiers in Japan. Yeah, it's just in the Nagoya city. So I can open the. I don't need to do that. Okay, I can open the. So 5-2. Yeah, the 3 unifiers. So in Japan. Yeah, so it's these 3 people. These 3 people are quite famous. They, when Japan is in war, I don't know the history, but I know their names, and then I just think of them when talking about Nagoya. Is it Nagoya? Yeah, Nagoya. Because Nagoya is quite a historic place, and then just a little bit knowledge here. They are quite famous to find some building architecture related to them, although they are not in Nagoya, but it's a very historic places. And I think of, because LN is lion, I think of a lion fighting with these 3 people. So I remember 5-2 is Nagoya. So you can use the famous thing in there. You can also use what it sounds like GIF and GIFU. So it's just up to you. It's a very creative way to memorize things, and I find it's quite interesting, so I want to share it to other people. And let's go back to the game here. We got the bus here. Cars sometimes cannot trust it, but bus usually don't travel that long. And this is the map for area code practice. They are not going to trick us, I think. Although we have, it seems like a Mount Fuji here, but I'm sure H2 is not there. So H2 is H is F or V, F N. So a fan is Hiroshima, and Hiroshima also get 2 code. So around Fukuyama there is another area code, but H2 is Hiroshima, the west part of the west of Fukuyama in Hiroshima prefecture. So it has the region here, but I don't know it's showing on the map. This looks similar, but it's not exact word also here, so maybe it's a quite big place. I will just click middle of it, and I can see these 2 character and these 2 character. Go to the top. Okay, I can see both of them, so maybe the bus just travel along these 2 cities. We have the station here, this station to this station, but I'm not going to find that. I'm just clicking the middle of these 2. Okay, it's more south, it says here, but anyway, we are in the right region in terms of area code, but we are more south of the prefecture. And so Hiroshima, I think of a fan related to, I forget what that's called. Let me open that again. Hiroshima, this thing is quite famous in Hiroshima. It's like, because of the water, this thing is like floating on the water. So I'm thinking below the water there is a fan. It's not true, but there is a fan like blowing this thing so it can hold up on the water. So that's what I think in 5.2. And you know, water is more wet, so I know it is the west of Hiroshima, so not the east part of it. I related west and west, as I said before. And here we have H3, 8 is F and V, and then 3 is M. So foam is Yamaguchi. And manhole here, maybe you can learn that it's quite prefecture specific actually, the manhole in Japan. Not any other information here, so I will just click. I forgot where it's X3. I need to think again. 8F from, okay, Yamaguchi is here, so I will just click the city. I mean, it's kind of the middle of the prefecture, so it's a good hash anyway. And is that maybe there are some specific clue, maybe the yellow sticker there, yellow sticker here, I don't know. There are a lot of prefecture specific things there, but in each prefecture, but I don't know that. So just guess Yamaguchi is the west of it. So this is the, I think it's the most west part you can get of that area code. It's inside Yamaguchi, but it's more near to Kyushu, interestingly. Maybe we can try another map, because I opened quite a few of them. This one have 106 area code. And okay, here is a very good information that I think is good to know as well. So 012 is in the east of Sapporo. So let me open that tab so you can see it. Okay, so 012 is Sapporo, but the problem is if you see 012, you need to be very careful. You can see, is it look like Hokkaido? Is it look very cold? Because the thing is, 012 could also be a business code, so you can find it everywhere. So you can find maybe in Tokyo, you can even find in like Kyushu, the south part of the country. So 012 is a little bit tricky. And you know, you never see like 07, not never see, you can see it, but they are not really area code. That doesn't help you to region guess. Like 708090. They are more like maybe, yeah, cell phones code or other code that is not region specific. So let's play this map, 106 location. I think I haven't played this map before. So we get the same setting here. Where's the area code? Okay, we lost the area code. This happened, and okay, it said Chiba here, so I know it's Chiba. But I want to find area code. It is 47. I can remember that 47 is Chiba. So 47 is R and K. So what is that? Rock? Yeah, I think of some rock, and then yeah, related to Chiba. Maybe they changed the coverage already. So, and yeah, it's in Chiba, but more like outside of the city. Inside the city, it is ROM, so 4-3. The city is 4-3, but the outside is 4-7. Oh, I actually didn't see the area code. I just find the town name. Well, I think I saw 4-7. I didn't actually see 4-7 there. So yeah, it should be 4-3 if it is in this area. Yeah, I just actually see loading this thing here. So let's see the older coverage. Maybe you can see a phone code. Maybe they update the map. Yeah, 4-3. The Google update and the map creator didn't update the map. So this happened. But this already show you it is really 4-3. Okay. 4-9. I think we haven't get 4-9 today. So 4 is R and then 9 is B, RB. This one I forgot sometimes as well. 4-9 RB rap Ruby. No, I forgot this again. R and B rap. Okay, I need to have a look around to cheat here. Rap. Okay, I remember, it's Saitama. It's rope. R-O-P-E, rope. So Saitama, and it's wet, so it's west, so it's more like this part of Saitama instead of the city. So maybe I just click this city. It's not this far east, it's more like west. If the area code is what is right, 4-9, yeah, it's Saitama. Oh, again, island. I cannot remember the island. I didn't try to memorize the island coverage, the area code. So yeah, I assume this is also 4-9. So we can look at the map there. 4-9. Yeah, this is also, these islands are also 4-9. But you can see 4-9, the arrow points to here. So 4-9 is not only in this island, but also in this part. Yeah, so Saitama, for me, I think of the, where's my Google image? Here. Saitama, I think of this guy. Is Japan anime character in the anime called One Punch, and I didn't watch this thing, and I don't watch anime, but I know this guy because it's quite famous. I can see from other places, and then I use him even I didn't watch the anime because how he looks is very distinctive. So he has a specific appearance, and then always wear these clothes, I think. Yeah, so this is quite distinctive, so I use Saitama to remember the prefecture Saitama. The prefecture is also called Saitama. So I'm thinking Saitama throwing a rope, so ROPE, R and P, so R is 4 and P is 9, so throwing a rope, and the rope is made of water because I need to remember it is the west of Saitama, but I forgot about this island, so that's how I remember that. And we have 1-1 should be Sapporo, the city. So I didn't use a lot of things to remember this because 1 is the biggest city of Hokkaido, so 1-1 just Sapporo. Here another 1-1 area code. Okay. Yeah, it's just inside the city. 1-1 is quite good because it's just inside the city. Here is 1-2, and then we have 1-5 here, and then 1-6. I think 1-6 is what? Yeah, 1-6, and then 1-4 is the south, and then we got 1-3. Yeah, so we can use what is famous. So Gifu is how it sounds like gift, and then what is famous, maybe I use it in Nagoya, the 3 unifiers, and the Hokkaido I use the shape. This looks like a fish, I can separate the parts. This is the tail, maybe that photo shows better. So this is the tail of the fish, this is the head of the fish, this is the top fin, and then this is the bottom fin. And then I just remember the biggest city is 0-1-1, and then the east of it is 0-1-2. So you can use the shape, you can use how it sounds like, and then you can use it what is famous in there. For example, Aomori is famous for apple, so I think of apple, and 1-7, 1 is D, and then 7 is G or K, not K, yeah, G or K. So I think of dog, you can also think of a duck. I think a dog eating an apple for Aomori. And okay, one thing quite useful to know is that the G using in 7 need to be a hard G. So what is a hard G? It's like the good sound, and then if you are talking about like jam, GEM, that's not the hard G, that's more like a soft G, so you cannot use it because 7 is more like good sound, not the jam. You cannot use the, it's not suitable here. So it's more like how it sounds rather than the letter its own. As I said before, the Tochigi, 2-8, I used knife. So knife, I start with N. I just ignore the K because the K sound is not pronounced. So it's never 7. So knife, N, and F. So it's 2 and 8. So okay, and then I think this map is a little bit outdated because again I cannot see the area code again. Actually they can set the map to keep the original coverage, even the Google Maps update the coverage, but I think this map didn't do that. So but we got 03 here, so 03 is Tokyo. 03 and 06 is just, you don't need to really remember because that's the only 2 places that use 2 digits area code if you include the 0. So it's just inside the city. Nice. and then 18. 1 is D, and then 8 is F. Def is Akita. Okay, can I find a city name? Don't think so, so I will just click Akita. I think this map is also choosing the location inside a city, maybe. So Akita, I just think of the Akita dog. I can do an image search, so Akita dog. So this is the Akita dog. It's quite famous in Akita. So yeah, I choose that to represent Akita. And what is the number? A deaf. So I imagine a deaf people is guided by an Akita dog. That's my image. Because deaf, D and F. So D is 1 and then F is 8. So 18, Akita. Okay, I think the map before is better. But we have another map here. I can try to play this. Only 50 locations, but I haven't played before, so it's also fine. And yeah, not many people playing this map. Pan, zoom, same setting. 7:9. Okay, this is very NPZ friendly. It is zoomed in, and then yeah, it's quite good. 7:9 is K and B. So K and B is Cap. Cap is Hyogo. I think I already did that in Today Live. Hyogo, okay. Can I find any other things? I will do the guess first before looking around. If I see anything more helpful, maybe this one, then I can move. I allow myself to move. We got that actually. We got a town name. Maybe just align the grid. Yeah, the grid works quite well. What is the Thailand flag here? Okay, Thai massage. Do I want to align it? Do I want to 5K that? I think this one is quite difficult because a lot of straight here. Maybe this one, because this road is a little bit bending to the right, and this one as well. So we should be in here, I think. I mean, we could be. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but we could get a 5K here. Bakery. This seems more like a parking area more than a bakery, so maybe not here. What is that called? Something housing. Maybe not here then. Here? No, the angle is not right. Or here. Housing, parking. Okay, I cannot find it. Okay, it's more to the south. Yeah, you can see the angle is a little bit tilted here. It's not a really straight road that actually helped, but I didn't expect it's more south of the country, of the city. I mean, we cannot see the parking area. This housing, maybe agent or some building is in Japanese, so I don't think I could find that. I think this is not a bad guess too. It's quite close. 9, 5. Next one. 9 and 5. So where's 9? 9 is, I certainly cannot think. B, okay. B and L. B and L, what is that word? Poo. I use P instead of B. Poo. So Poo is Saga and Nagasaki. So this area code is across prefecture is in these two prefectures, Saga and Nagasaki. So Nagasaki or Saga, I think of a pool and it's full of sugar, so Saga. And Nagasaki is a little bit complicated. Sake, I think of sake, is alcohol in Japan. Like this. And Naga, I think of a Naga chili, because I did a project before about chili, so I know there is some Naga chili there. So I think of quite a lot of things here in a pool, but I remember that. As long as you remember that, that's fine. And you can see it doesn't take too long for me to remember, so it's definitely no problem with that. Okay, we have the Nagasaki town, Nagasaki, and then this village or what, I don't know how to translate that. That's the place name. I may do a quick scan here. I don't think I can find it, so I can just guess. But before that, let me align the angle. The angle is not matching. Maybe here? No. Here? The angle is right, but I cannot find the name of that. Okay, it's more south, but you know, it's not the point of this video. 5K. Just guessing the right area code area is good enough, and I think now I could say I remember it quite well now. It's a good to learn it, and after this game I will show you how to practice it in a more effective way instead of playing Geoguessr. So 5-5 is here, right? Let's just memory technique again. 5-5 is L, and L is Lily, so it's not here actually. It's Yamanashi and the peninsula of Shizuoka, because 5-5 with that lily growing on the Fuji mountain, so it's between Yamanashi and Shizuoka. Okay, here is could be a place name, the first two words. But I want to know which prefecture first. Is it Yamanashi or Shizuoka? Can we see the Mount Fuji? That's not the Mount Fuji, surely. Yeah, that's the station name. I cannot see that number. Is that 5-2? Is it this one? Oh, okay, I can find it. I found the town. Gosh, okay. Yeah, I think it's not bait. Again, what's the number? I cannot see it. I don't think it's 5-2 now, but I cannot avoid that. But the angle. So maybe we are on this road. If we are on a big road, we may be in here. We have a bridge in the north, and then nothing to the south. It's actually bending more to the east, and we have an exit to the east. Exit to the east. No, it's not a dual carriageway, so it's more like a single line. Okay, it's too many things here. I don't want to. Yeah, it should be close enough. Angle. Yeah, maybe here. No, the side road is only on the east, not maybe here. I don't know. Okay, it's really on this yellow road. The bridge is in here. So actually, I can get that. I'm rushing a little bit. I can actually get that. X7 8 is F, and then 7 is K. So F and K. What is the image? F and K. I forgot what is the image I'm thinking of. Eight. Or I use G. Oh, I use G. It's Kagawa. Is fig. Yeah, I think of this thing. Yeah, it looks a little bit, maybe the looks of it is not very appealing, but actually it tastes quite well. I don't know in your country, but in the UK you can buy like the fresh one. It actually tastes quite good. Yeah, so it's Kagawa X7. If you don't know that, you can always use other word like fog, F-O-G. It also works because you just add vowel between this system, this number system. Okay. Okay, it says the prefecture here as well. Okay, this is not useful. This is just, I don't know how to, yeah, the traffic. Let me align the angle. That's not useful anyway. Yeah, I feel like this map also using the yellow road a lot, so the big road. So I think it's easier to 5K. So I think this road works very well. And what do we have? This is a very big chain shop which you eat. Is it called Dong? The beef and the rice there. Yeah, that's quite a famous chain store. So could be on the map. Could be on the map. Just like you can find McDonald's on the map. Can I find it though? Bicycle. Is it this one? No. Home's good. Clothing. Maybe not. Maybe not this road. Could it be more north? The angle is not right. It's not here as well. I think it's on this road. Or it's not actually, because if it's yellow road, it needs to be all here. No, the angle is not right. I don't know what happened. My nose got itchy again. When I do live stream, it happens. I don't know why. Okay, we have some restaurant here. I feel like I can find it, but just, oh, how about here? KFC? I don't know. Just show me that. Another McDonald's. Oh, this is the shop, but the road angle is not matching, so it's not this one. Okay, okay, just then. I cannot find it. I know it's here. I know it's here. Oh, it's not the same shop, but that's kind of store. And there's a turn there. I didn't. I should look at the turn. Definitely there you can see a turn to the right here. So I should align the map. So it will be much easier. I know if I know a turn is in front. It's just a very bad example of aligning the road. I mean, I aligned the road angle correct, but I didn't look at the front to see if there any bend that could help, and it's really helpful. Okay, this is the one of the easiest, Osaka City 06, and I'm not going to try to find. If you got Osaka or Tokyo, better just send instead of searching, because there are too many things in this big city, too many roads, too many streets, and then it's just a waste of time to find that. And you know, I'm just actually on the right street if I go a little bit north there. It's very close. Okay, so should be a very good result. We got nearly 25k. 24x35, that's very good score. And then, as I said, I am going to show you a very useful website to practice the area code of Japan. So it's a French website. So it's this website here. Yeah, so you just change to Japan when you get in, and then just click full quiz, and then it will separate the region by area code. So 1616 is here, D and then CH, dish. Okay, so dish is this 16. If you correct, you got a green color. And then 13 is dam is the tail of the fish, and then 48 is R, and then R and then F. Roof is Saitama, but east of Saitama. 27 is NK Nuke. Okay, this one is quite a fun one, I want to share. So Nuke, N is 2 is N, and 7 is K or G, so I think of Nuke. Okay, just don't need to look at that. So Nuke, how it relate to Gunma? So 27 is in Gunma, and this is actually using kanji, using Chinese, so you probably don't want to use this for your memory, but I feel like it's very funny that I want to share. So Gunma, you can see this is Gunma, the kanji of Gunma, but if you reverse translate, it will also say Gunma, so it's very normal. But if you separate the word in kanji, so Gun is actually mean a group of, and then horse, and then Ma means horse. So if you separate the word, it will be not Vietnamese, a group of horses. So I will think a noob bombing like a group of horses for my image. So I don't know, I just find that very easy to remember for me, but of course if you don't know kanji, that would be not the easy one. You may want to find other things. I think very helpful if you really cannot think. The first thing, you can use the sound like Gunma, what you think when talking about Gunma. And the second thing I think is quite useful, you may watch a video about what is famous in every prefecture in Japan. So you get an idea what is famous in there, and then you can use it to apply to your memory. And yeah, this is the pack list of the, as you can find online. This is the one I created myself, so maybe some of them are not useful for you, but anyway, this is the, let me look at the notes here. Did I mention anything? Okay, and if you, I should not say it so early, but if you don't want to learn this system, it's also okay. This system is very useful for memorize a lot of things, but if you think it is really hard to remember which number is which sound, you can use the most simple way. So 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. And then 0 you use O. So because 0 looks like O, so that is easier, but it's, yeah, if you learn the major system, so this system is very useful to memorize other things as well. So I recommend learning this, but if you use the AB, it also works. For example, let's say we got an area code like 3-4, so you got C and D, because A, B, C, and then D, you got CD, so you just imagine a CD. It works like the same. Maybe easier for people who don't want to memorize this system, so there's another alternative. And yeah, and thank you for all this map maker to make this map so I can play it. Thank you for their work there. And yeah, I hope you learned something about the Japan area code, and you may also learn some fun facts about Japan. And I think that's enough. I've played enough game today. Yeah, I didn't play all the prefecture. It's quite impossible because Geoguessr map is quite random about the locations. Some prefecture I didn't cover, but yeah, this is how Geoguessr work. And as I said, if you want to really practice every prefecture, this is the website here. You can practice on that. And yeah, this will be the end of the live stream, and hope you enjoy it, and I will see you the next time.